Hell and destruction are never full, the eyes of man are never satisfied. Have to keep getting new foods all the time. New this and new that, and new this and new that. And it may look good, but it's no good to eat. Just plain stuff. I like plain stuff. All right, and I've eaten octopus, and I've eaten shark, and I've eaten all those things overseas, and probably ate a couple of dogs while I was eating them in the Philippines. And I go by the place there down while they have the open air markets in the Philippines, and you can smell that thing 5 miles away. And you get up there, the cadavers of the animals, the hog stuff are hanging up there. They're blue and purple. They're out there in the sun. There's no refrigerated. They're hanging out there sometimes for 2 weeks with flies on them, that kind of stuff. Now, I've got a pretty strong stomach, captain eating all those places, but there's one thing that I never could eat, and that's a thing called balut. And it's a Filipino food, and I couldn't make it, boy. I couldn't make that one. And I got a stomach like Iron Man. I've eaten parts of a dead monkey pickled in formaldehyde. I was picking up a fast buck on that one. But you take that balut. You know what that thing is? That thing is a kind of a duck animal, like a bird. And when you get the egg, you put the egg on the ground, let it warm up in the ground until it gets about time to pop out the egg. And then you take it out, and then you cut it open. You suck the embryo out of there, and it has just a little sticky feather just starting on it. That's a royal feast in the Philippines. I couldn't make that one, boy. I hardly look at it. All right, here he goes, and he says this. He says, hell and destruction are never full, so the eyes of man are never satisfied. Got to have a new car. Got to have a different car. Here's the news media thing. All change is progress, and it isn't. Much of your change takes you backward 1,000 years and puts you back in the jungle. We tell our people back to the Bible or back to the jungle. Now this bunch here is never satisfied, always something new, always something new. The Athenians in Acts chapter 17 didn't know anything to do but hear or tell something new. What's new? You got a newscast at 5 in the morning, newscast at 6, another one at 7, another one at 8, another one at 9, another one at 10, another one at 11, one at 12, just to hear something new. And do they ever get hard up? I think they had a woman the other day in some town that fell down and broke her leg. That was a newscast. Something new. I'll tell you something new. New Jerusalem. I'll tell you something new. A new heavens and new earth. I'll tell you something new. If any man is in Christ, he's a new creature. Old things have passed away, but all things are become new. If you want something new, I can tell you where to get it, and it won't be on the TV. All right, verse 21.